Suspects arrested at Kamala's house. Well, kind of anyway. Adam, you loiter outside homes often.
Yeah.
Do you hate it when people assume you're casing the joint?
Yeah, no, I actually love squatting. But you're right. Like the mayor, Karen Bass, she was in Africa at a party. Oh, why was she, who's ever been like, oh, this party sucks, we need Karen Bass? Like, I mean, the last thing you wanted at a party is more Karens. You know? How is there no water, like, in the hydrants? If I wanted to see empty hose, I'd watch the Kardashians.
Adam, I want to ask you who you're wearing, and by who I mean which homeless man you stole your clothes from.
His name was Ross, Dress for Less. But it is crazy. It's like as if the O.J. Simpson happened today, and he's running away, and they're just focused on whether the Bronco is a hybrid.
Yes.
It's like they're missing the whole point. By the way, O.J. got cremated recently. He could finally fit in the glove.
What do you think? Where do you think this is headed? Or tell me what you think of these polls.
I just think that people are they're looking. Just like you said, they can see that like Biden has fallen down so many stairs. He identifies as a slinky. I mean, he's making more women disappear than Ozempic, you know, and if his numbers dropped any lower, they would date Bill Belichick, you know.
She asked, what is the absolutely worst thing you ever put in your mouth? And did you spit it out or swallow it? Adam.
Yes.
Answer the question.
Something I almost ate.
What?
A girl had a cold sore and wanted to kiss me, and I was so repulsed, I almost pulled out.
Adam, good to see you woke up.
Yes, thank you.
What do you make of this whole thing? I haven't spoken to you about the verdict or anything.
But first of all, I love the UFC, and I love that they supported him. I used to work for the UFC. They hired me to roast fighters, which was not a very safe job.
Yeah.
A couple fighters got mad. Jon Jones, who's the most powerful black heavyweight since Lizzo. But he got a standing ovation in New Jersey, which, like, that state is more blue than Prince Harry's testicles, you know? And they loved him there. And I just think people got fed up. People didn't like the trial. Like, you know, they didn't like the fact that Trump had a gag order and Stormy had a no-gag reflex order, you know? And,
he still got it.
And I just, you know, it got really immature. Like Trump called Stormy horseface, and they said, "Are you mad?" She said, "Nay." You know?
President Biden recently commuted the 40-year sentence of Josephine Virginia Gray, also known as the Black Widow.
Yeah, I think she's seeing the light, and Biden's starting to walk towards it.
Yeah.
But I mean, they kept saying Biden was healthy, and he is, because he's a vegetable.
Yes.
You're asking, like, I think she is. Actually, Biden, I think, is setting her up with Hunter. No, I'm just saying, you're right. Biden doesn't know. He's not making these calls. I mean, he went to Africa and fell asleep with the leaders of Africa.
Yeah.
And then he woke up and he saw so many black people, he thought he died and came back a Kardashian.
So as Donald Trump survives yet another attempted assassination, and it must be great to be, you know, as obscure as you are, because you never have to worry about people who want to kill you because they don't know who you are.
No, I Googled my name and they said, who cares? No, look, I don't think it was an inside job. I think if the Republic, I think if they really wanted Trump dead, they would have him do a movie with Alec Baldwin. But, you know,
Well, you know, Adam, you look like a potential assassin. troubled, aimless, perhaps on various medications. Are you sad that she's resigning because they might get somebody more effective and thwart your ambitions to take out a world leader?
No, I'm happy because they let, the guy get off more shots than Matt Gaetz' forehead. But it just kept getting worse. First they said they didn't see the shooter, right? Then it was, we saw him for an hour. Next they're gonna say we gave them their gun.
Yeah.
And she never should have had that job. Like she was head of security for Pepsi, which makes sense that Biden hired her because his kid works for Coke.
There you go. Yeah, it's all one brain, Adam. What say you?
But what about what she did as vice president? I mean, the border was more open than the Haktua girl.
All right, Adam, you're an astute political observer. What do you have to say to this incredible amount of money and that they're throwing at Kamala?
I mean, look, I just think, as far as running mates, I think you're right. Hopefully, for her, she picks Mayor Pete. I think Mayor Pete would actually be good when it came to war because he'll invade countries from behind.
You, Adam.
But no. What?
Okay, now I want each of you to shout your own name. Do that. Because it's about all of us. It's about all of us.
Adam.
Identify with this because one time I forgot a girl's name during sex and I was like, say my name, say your name.
All right, Adam. What do you think of this? Do you think that both sides are crazy?
It just seems like the Democrats are a little crazier when it comes to this, and which I mean, as far as like dating, I would completely. If I was single, I would completely date a Democrat because those women are the best in bed because they're nuts. Because they take all their problems out on you. They're like, I hate my dad, gobble, gobble, but
But women, are you married?
Yes. I don't care who my wife votes for as long as she leaves the house for a couple hours. But I mean, what happens in the booth stays in the booth. Is this like voting or a Diddy party? By the way, they took Diddy's music off Peloton, which I think is a mistake, because if anyone can inspire women to run faster.
It's funny. It's like sometimes I think, Adam, that she's saying the things, too, that the people who are coaching her tell her, like, here's what you should say next. And she'll say, and I'm going to say next. And she'll actually say the thing that she was, the actual directives.
Yeah, no, I heard like sometimes in the bedroom she has a teleprompter that says orgasm. But
is that going to make the show?
Yeah, of course. You know how low our audience is. Happy Monday, everyone. So last week, Sports Illustrated announced they were laying off their entire staff. Lies. Adam, what would you like to hear from Fauci? I mean, I don't think he's ever apologized. And
the rules were so dumb. Like, I coach wrestling, and the kids
bet you do.
and the kids could have wrestling matches, but at the end they couldn't shake hands. I'm not kidding. It's like I can teabag you, but I can't text afterwards. And
Happy Pride.
Yeah. I remember my wife had COVID, and the doctor said we had to sleep in different rooms, and I called them up, and I'm like, how can we prolong this? But I knew something was up. People were getting rich because they kept trying to. It wasn't just the vaccine. It's they were giving out certain things with the vaccine. Like in Maine, they were giving you a fishing license. You got the vaccine. In Seattle, they were giving you marijuana. In Arkansas, they were giving you teeth. So
I was wondering which would be the third thing and what insult would go with it.
Right.
Navy SEALs show their pride. Dave, the Naval Special Warfare Command, posted a pride graphic in honor of Pride Month. Adam.
Yes.
Last word to you. Make it a wonderful one.
Well, I think they didn't have a caption. Like, they should have had a caption under the post, like, we're behind you, or like, we don't pull out, or not afraid to get wet,
Yo, good, clean fun, as I say.
Oh, that's it? You don't have 5 more? Come on. Come on.
You won't see us coming.
Is your dream to be your favorite character from TV? What about you? What show would you pick?
Well, I used to watch that one show where they starve these animals and make them fight each other, called America's Next Top Model.
Yeah. A recent CBS News poll found that people who think that their family life is going well are a lot more likely to say that they're more happy in general. What do you think?
I agree with everything you guys are saying. I know that I spent holidays with my family, and my daughter is 5, and we're very close. And the other day, she's like, "Daddy, I want to marry you." And I'm like, "Honey, you can't marry me." And then she's like, "Why?" And my wife's like, "You'll be disappointed." But,
When I was in college back in the day, we had something called Mickey Mouse courses. These were classes you took where you were sure to get an easy A. Adam?
yes.
Adam, do you have kids?
I do.
Yeah, are you worried at all?
I mean, my daughter asked me, she's like, "Can boys get pregnant?" And I'm like, "No, unless you watch CNN." But
5 words. Good date costs $196. Adam, I don't even know. Are you married?
I am married.
Do you even know what people do on dates? I don't.
No, my wife doesn't know either because she's gonna yell at me. I get so mad. I mean, I just hate you. I always expect the guy to pay for the first night because you're the guy and she's an escort. But.
So next year's plans don't include the trans. The National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics, made up of 241 small colleges, has banned transgender athletes from competing in women's sports. The thing is, though, Adam, aren't we all born in the wrong body? I mean, I look at you. You would like a better body.
This is true. I was ranked 3rd in my high school in wrestling. I was homeschooled. Grandma was a beast, But yeah, one of the big issues is transgenders in sports, and I volunteer as a middle school wrestling coach, and if somebody's willing to get a sex change to win a medal, that's the kind of commitment I'm looking for in an athlete, Because my team sucks as boys. As girls, we have a shot, We are trading peanuts for gold next year, and